on Kids Place Live. And, Tori, I think I found my Halloween costume. And when I say my Halloween costume, I mean our Halloween costume, Tori. Have you ever considered wearing a Halloween costume with another person at the same time?
I never have, although, can I just real quick, two members of my family crushed this. Many years ago, when my grandma and my grandpa decided to be a dinner table for Halloween, and what they did is they took this big piece of cardboard and cut 2 holes in opposite ends of this rectangle for their heads, and then they made it look like their heads were on plates sitting on top of the table. And it was amazing. They had a tablecloth. They had glued silverware to the table, fake food. It was hilarious. But because it was a 2-person costume, they had to go everywhere together all night. They couldn't take the table off. They couldn't turn around corners. It was a disaster.
They sit?
No, they had to stand all night and walk around together. So if you're going to do a 2-person costume, all I'm going to say is you better like the other person attached to you.
Well, Tori, I sure do like you a whole lot, and that's why I want to be this next idea for a costume for you. It's based on a true story. It's actually a very cute story. So this is a story out of Barnstable, Massachusetts, specifically at the Bird's Eye Cape Wildlife Center, where 2 weeks ago, a diamondback terrapin turtle was born. Now you say, so what?
Yeah, what's the big deal?
Well, it was a particularly rare diamondback terrapin turtle in that the turtle had 2 heads, or has 2 heads. The turtle was born with 2 heads.
What?
Mm-hmm. And since it was born inside a wildlife center, it's being well taken care of, and it's feeding on bloodworms and food pellets. And according to the people who work at this wildlife center, the 2 heads are operating independently of each other, meaning that they come up for air at different times, they eat at different times, and inside the shell, the turtles, 2-headed turtle has 2 gastrointestinal systems to feed both sides of its body. So it's kind of like 2 turtles in one. You got double trouble here. And so they're going to continue to take care of this turtle and then maybe release it as early as this spring out into the wild. I don't know if that's a good idea, but they know what they're doing there. So, do you want to know what they named the turtles?
Yeah.
Or the 2-headed turtle? They named it, grown-ups will appreciate this, Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. After the twin child stars turned fashion mavens, Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, the 2-headed turtle.
You know, I'm just hung up
Tori?
on one part.
What?
You said, 2 heads, 2 separate gastrointestinal systems.
I'm wondering the same thing.
So you know what I'm asking.
Does it have
2 butts?
What, 2 butts? 1 butt or 2? I don't know. I'm guessing it has 2. Otherwise, you're going to have, backups and stuff, right? This is to be also 6 legs. I forgot to mention that. This turtle has 6 legs.
What?
Normally, turtles would have 1 head, 1 head, 4 legs. This has 2 heads, 6 legs. Tori, I think this is what we should be for Halloween. We should be the 2-headed turtle. We should be Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, the 2-headed turtle.
Do you have a preference of which head you would like to be?
I'll go with the Mary Kate, since my name also starts with an M.
I will take Ashley. Perfect.
Okay. Yes, we're going to be a 2-headed turtle for Halloween. People are going to be like, who's that? Who's that? Oh, they're so adorable. Oh, it's a 2-headed turtle. We're going to make such a splash at our Halloween party on October 29th that we're doing it on this show. That just means we have to go everywhere together.
This is going to be a tough costume to manage. We live in different places.
1 shell. Yeah, it's going to be great. It's not going to be without its challenges, but we've always risen to the occasion, Tori. You and me, 2-headed turtles. That's us. We'll be right back. It's the Absolutely Mindy Show on Kids Place Live. I will post a picture of this 2-headed turtle to our Absolutely Mindy post-show parent club group on Facebook so you can check it out, grown-ups, and share it with your kids. We'll be right back.